Welcome to sports. I'm Bobby Shepsky. The Florida Gator basketball team hasn't lost since early December and will try to keep the winning trend going against UCLA tonight. The Bruins are a familiar face to the Gators as they've faced off in the 3 of the past 8 years, with Florida winning all 3 of the matchups. WUFT basketball beat reporter Lola Glanton is in Memphis for the game tonight. Lola, what matchup in particular will you be watching?
Hi, Bobby. I can honestly say the guard play. For example, it's going to be Scotty Wilbekin from Florida taking on UCLA's Kyle Anderson. And it's very rare that you see a height disadvantage such as this one. For example, Kyle is going to be 7 inches taller than Wilbekin. But one thing's for sure, even though Kyle may win the height battle, Scotty still has lots of speed and agility that must not be overlooked.
So, Lola, you mentioned the guard play. Who do you think will have the advantage in tonight's game?
All in all, I'm going to go with Florida. I mean, offense is a big part of UCLA's game, but defense has been phenomenal on Florida's side. And all they have to do, in my opinion, to take this game is to conceal the field goal position and make sure that they don't allow as many three-point baskets from UCLA.
All right, Lola, thank you very much.
Thank you.
The Gator game isn't the only one in town, as there are 3 other tournament games being played tonight. The first game of the night is between Dayton and Stanford. The winner of this one will face off against the winner of that Florida and UCLA matchup. And over in Anaheim, 2 more games will take place as the Baylor Bears will try to knock off Wisconsin, and number 1 seed Arizona takes on San Diego State. Everyone may be anticipating all of those tournament games tonight, but there was a pretty good game in the NBA last night. Paul George and the Indiana Pacers hosted the LeBron James-led Heat in Miami. LeBron James led the pace on this fast break opportunity as he slammed it home, but not to be outdone, Paul George drove around LeBron for his own slam dunk late in the 4th quarter as well. Things did get interesting in the game as Lance Stevenson, after an amazing layup around a Heat big man, was jawing with Dwayne Wade and got his second technical of the game. Eventually an official saw it, and then he got kicked out. 2 techs and you're done, so he headed to the locker room. Luckily for the Pacers, they wouldn't need him as Chris Bosh's buzzer beater attempt didn't go in, and the Pacers would win 84-83. Now, Lance Stevenson won't be the only player to miss some playing time as the fallout from the Florida State-Florida bench clearing continues. Florida first baseman Zach Powers and Florida State outfielder DJ Stewart each received a 4-game suspension for their involvement in the brawl. The suspensions come down from the NCAA Rules Committee, which handed the punishments for both players for being the instigators of the fight. The rule states that whenever the umpires determine a fight has occurred, the players who started it will automatically receive a 4-game suspension. FSU coach Mike Martin is planning on meeting with the NCAA to discuss the ruling. Sticking with the orange and blue, the Gator football team continues spring practices with most of the attention being on the offensive side of the ball. New offensive coordinator Kurt Roper has installed a new fast-tempo offense. Quarterback Jeff Driscoll has been getting the first team snaps, and many expect the new offense to emphasize the read option. While fans are encouraged with the new system, the team knows they are far and away from a finished product.
What we've tried to do is create an offense that is as easy for us to learn as possible, but still complicated to defend. So I think it's an offense that over time, over 45 practices before our first game, that we'll have a pretty good understanding of it.
That first game will take place on August 30th against the Idaho Vandals. If you can't wait till 9:45 to watch some Gator athletics, the Florida men's swimming and diving team should still be in the pools. The squad is currently competing in their own NCAA event. Florida was able to win their 2nd consecutive conference meet in February and is looking to make some history this weekend. If the Gators can bring home the national championship, it will take an Orwellian type of effort as their last title came in 1984. Now, it says the game's going to start tonight at 9:45, but your TVs, it probably won't start till like 10. Are you guys going to stay up and watch it?
Of course, I'm ready for Gator season.
I'm looking forward to it 100%.
Good.
Thanks, Bobby. We'll have one final check on the weather when we come back after the break. Stay with us.